Welcome back everyone. Today on the bench, got a new Pearl hi-hat stand. In my pursuit to try and eliminate weight that I'm lugging around on gigs, I've gone for single braced hardware, and I've achieved just about all of that now. This is the last piece of the puzzle. So it's the H-1030S, so single bracing. So let's crack this thing open and have a look. Oh, fun times. That staple is huge. Come on. There we go. Nothing else in the box. Nothing else in the box. Let's have a look. Ooh. Nice. We've got a stamp from when they packed this thing in China. Okay, let's get that out of the way. Now, I have been using a double-braced Iron Cobra 600 question mark hi-hat stand. The reason that I'm not sure is because it came with a 2010 Superstar Hyperdrive kit that I bought back in the day, and just about all Iron Cobra pedals actually say Iron Cobra on the pedal, and mine doesn't, and I'll show you that later. Mine's just got the Tama logo and the word Tama on it. It doesn't say anything about Iron Cobra. And you know, literature says that it's the 200, the Iron Cobra 200 hi-hat stand, but all of the Iron Cobra 200 stands that I look at don't look like the one that I have. Mine looks closer to the 600. So there's a big question mark on it. Either way, it's a double-braced hi-hat stand, and it's sturdy and solid and amazing. It just does such a really good job at, you know, of being a hi-hat stand. You do not feel that it's flimsy in any way, shape, or form. It is a solid piece of hardware, reliable, and it has lasted, and it will continue to last years and years. I'm just trying to reduce weight. But I'll show you that later. Let's get into this. Oh my. Okay. Yep. That's good. Okay, I'll be replacing that because that doesn't look fun. Alright, hang on. We've got the manual, we've got the product safety. Oh, here we go. All the blurb. Ooh, in Japanese. So we have all the blurb in Japanese. And all the blurb in English. Nice. Now, ooh, graphic design has been having fun. Oh, wow. Okay, let's get all this out. Let's get this paper out of the way. First, you get out of here. Okay. So, what do we got? More cardboard. So this supposedly is what's called an Eliminator Solo series stand. It's not the super high tier, because which I think is called the 1050. I'm not 100% sure on that, but it's a model up than this one, and it looks like the Eliminator Redline pedal with the dots and the 3 fans. And it has way more adjustability, and it's double braced. And I don't want double brace, but they don't offer a single brace in that 1050 version. So hence why I got this one. So let's continue to have a look. This looks pretty solid. Pretty stoic here on the table, I must admit. Now I know this is not coming well over on the camera. So, let me just go up a little bit. See all the junk everywhere? There we go. Alright. So that looks pretty good. How's this adjustability? So I'm having a go with this tension. You know, that feels really smooth, really solid. I can't complain about that. Obviously that's going to go in there. I do like that. Okay. So that goes in there pretty good. I've got this elastic band on there. I'll have to take that off surely, but for the moment it's fine. Does that swivel? Yes, it does, so no problem with a double pedal. What else we got? Bring up the blurb on this thing. Alright, so if you are wondering, the max height on this thing is 37 inches or 94 centimeters, and the lowest height setting on this thing is 30, basically 30 inches or 76 centimeters. So it's pretty, it can go pretty high. So if you like, if you're a player who likes to have their hi-hats up really high, this could be a simple stand for you. I know that the old Tama that I was using, the questionable H-1030S Iron Cobra, it was high, really high. And this is higher than that by a centimeter or an inch or so, 3 centimeters or an inch. All right, let's keep having a look at this thing. Let me get that out of the way. Let's fold this up a little bit. So we've got some nice Pearl branding there. It's actually really nice. Oh, check this mechanism out. Hang on. Let's get that footboard off. Does that come all the way out? No, it doesn't. I thought this nut might slide out like earlier Pearl floor toms from the late 80s, early 90s, but it does not. Essentially, there'd be a gap here. The wing nut would, you know, go to the left here, and you would open it like a door. But not on this one. But yeah, that's cool. Oh, there we go. On the bottom of the footboard, I've got some stickers, or AE sticker, and some manufacturing oil stains. Nice. All right, that's pretty cool. Can't wait to try this. Now I should get the weight of this thing and see if it is a bit lighter than my current one. So I'm not a huge fan of these types of clutches unless it surprises me with something. Let's see if it does. Oh, it does. Okay. I will retract my opinion on this clutch. See here? No threads. This is what you want in a hi-hat clutch. If your hi-hats are brushing up against these threads, not good. So my opinion on this clutch just went up astronomically. That's a good clutch for a, you know, well, I wouldn't say cheap, but that's a good clutch. But, you know, very manual. The clutch that I like is this. This is out of the same factory as the Remo quick release. It's a Kikutani. Essentially, you push it in, pull it off, and it's got this little mechanism, and it's spring loaded. And as you can see, there's absolutely no thread in there, and this works really, really well. There's a couple of little keys in there, which you put into these little channels, and it goes in and then locks and loops through like a little horseshoe. And it is very quick and easy, and I really like that style of hi-hat clutch. So that'll be going on this, but currently that clutch is on another single braced pedal, which I'll show you later or in a later video. Now let's get this thing set up. Nice. Let's have a look at this and make sure it's not bent. Let's do the roll test. That's straight. The reason it's making a noise is because it's running over a piece of cardboard that came out of that box. There we go. Now that is perfectly straight. That's good to know. You don't want a bend in it. It's horrible when these things are bent. What am I doing? There we go. Let's get it screwed in. I don't know if you can see. Oh, you can. It's okay for a hi-hat shaft rod. I mean, some of them at the base where that screws in has a little plastic piece to make that task a bit easier. Fiddly fat fingers. And I like that feature, but this one doesn't have it, unfortunately. But, you know. Oh, it's got a memory lock there. Okay, cool. Didn't know that. Has a memory lock. Alright, this thing is now completely put together. So, off camera here, because it's just so difficult, I'm going to hang it off this luggage scale. And it'll tell me what it is in kilograms. So just give me a sec while I do that. Oh, this will be fun. Whee! Oh. Before I do that, let's put this back on. The hi-hat cup. And we'll include the cup clutch to make this a fair weigh-in. Alright. Off camera to do this. Alright, what's the weigh-in? 4.9 kilograms. Good to know. Oh, there it is. It stayed there. Awesome. Cool. Well, there you go. Get out of the way. Well, there you go. That's the Pearl H-1030S single braced hi-hat stand. Oh, I didn't notice. It's got this cool little bubble pearl logo sticker here on this part of the hi-hat. That's pretty cool. I like that. Neat. Alrighty. Oh, and it does have spikes that you can screw down. Like just about every pedal these days. A couple of spikes here that are spring-loaded you can screw down. Chain-driven. What are the specs? Yeah, what's all the blurb that Pearl says? Slick traditional footboard, delivers fast performance and smooth playing surfaces. Yeah, marketing blurb. Swivel single brace tripod. Yep, multi-tension spring adjustment. That was that. Actually, that does feel really good. Lift light, play strong. Okay, built for high-speed performance and easy transport. Well, the easy transport part, yes. The other, well, that's just marketing blurb. Anyway, I'm looking forward to trying this out. And we'll see how it all goes. I'll add a couple of pictures or some more video at the end of this showing that current double-braced Iron Cobra 600 ? Hi-hat stand that I'm currently using. And also, too, I am using a Yamaha HS740A single-braced in the rehearsal room at the moment. And it's a great, I mean, they're all great hi-hat stands. And it's this Pearl one here that I want to take out in the gig bag. But just for giggles, I'll show those other ones. All right, bye. Okay, these are the hi-hat stands that I'm currently using. This Yamaha is the HS740A single-braced. And I'm currently using that one in the rehearsal studio. And it's solid. It's a great pedal. Can't complain at all. The adjustment's really cool on it. It just works good. This one here is the one that I've currently been using on gigs. And as you can see, it does not have any Iron Cobra branding on the pedal. It has, well, look, you can see it there. It's a double-braced beast. It's heavy. Solid. Absolutely solid. This thing plants firmly on the ground and does not move. It is great. I could say similar for this one, to be honest with you, but this feels super solid. Great in a static environment. Great if you've got someone else carrying it around and setting it up for you on gigs. But just to give you a comparison of heights of them both, you can see there. And I'm going to stop this and put the Pearl there as well, so just hang on. Okay, so there's the Pearl H-1030S set up next to the Yamaha HS740A and the 2010-2011 roughly Tama Iron Cobra 600, but it doesn't have the Iron Cobra branding on it. It has what you can see there, but it's black. See how it's black around that frame there? The Iron Cobra 200 doesn't have that. It's silver. On the modern ones, it may have been back in the day when this was manufactured, but I suspect that's a 600. And let's get the heights of these in. Well, you know what? The Tama one actually just beats it out. Not by much, though. So if you like a high, or a tall, sorry, hi-hat, both of those will be fine. But the Tama does pip it. But you can see the Yamaha's really short. But yeah, there you go. Nice. And all the footboards. It's very tight at the moment. Let's loosen it off. I have no idea if I'm loosening it or tightening it. Feels like I'm tightening it. Definitely tightening it. Right, let's go for the loosest possible. Yeah, that's pretty loose. Yamaha has this system where you lift it and it goes up in notches. I don't know if you can see in there or not. But so I think you've got a myriad of adjustability options. You can see this stair running up the side. That's where it sits in, and that locks in how tight that footboard or loose it is. Tama, on the other hand, very similar to the Yamaha, but a completely different mechanism. It's a little similar. It's a little bit more trickier. It's a two-handed job, and plus I'm not showing it too well. There we go. You got to lift that up, and then you can swivel that around. So that would be loose. I think the higher you go, the tighter or the more resistance it has. There it is. I'm doing a really bad job of this filming. Anyway, just out of interest, that's those three pedals together. Go. Cheers.